Why not, if you're the Dolphins, keep Tua on the roster if you're paying him?
Great question. I think, Dan, they're resetting things. It's year one. Let's take the cap charges. Let's eat a lot of the money this year. Some of it's going to go to next year and start fresh. I think it's sending a message about culture and more about the future than, hey, if we win 6 or 7 games or 8 games this year, that doesn't matter. So I understand why they were doing it year one with a new head coach, year one with a new GM.
Are the Dolphins going to be tanking?
I don't know if they're going to be tanking, but I think what's going to be really interesting, Dan, if you and I are having this conversation October and November, there'll be a number of teams that are probably more interested in finishing closer to the top of the draft than to making the playoffs. And I don't know if they're going to have a tanking problem the way the NBA does, but without question, next year's draft is loaded with quarterbacks. And there's going to be a number of teams that may be out of it in the middle of the season. It'll be interesting to see how they comport themselves when we get there.
But Tua, if he signs with the team, he still gets his money from Miami.
That's correct.
Correct?
There's three quarterbacks right now: Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, and Tua, that all have massive guarantees from their previous team. All three of those quarterbacks will sign for about $1.3 million this year. So it's not necessarily comparing apples to apples when you talk about Daniel Jones or Kirk Cousins or Malik Willis with those other three, because a team is going to see one of those three players as tremendous value.
If you ran the Dolphins, what are you going to do at quarterback position?
I'm probably looking for a bridge quarterback and then looking at next year's draft because it could be historically great. Look, the season hasn't been played yet. We'll see how it goes, but there's a chance for it to be really good. So not just necessarily Miami, Dan, but if I felt like I was a year away or just trying to establish myself, there's over 10 new head coaches. I'm sure a lot of teams are going to have a very similar mindset.